Every single time. It hurts.
What?
What is it? Moving.
Yeah.
What is up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode. I'm gonna say this is a terror trap. Because it's enough fictional and enough gory.
It's also
it's scary for normal people.
Alright. Makes sense.
But today we have a special episode that we wanted to do for the longest time, but somebody didn't realize.
Cool.
Some huge guy.
I get it.
So,
Alright.
guess he said it was lame stream.
Nah, fuck that.
But anyways, today we're talking about Lords of Chaos.
The story of mayhem. They're dumbasses.
Well, it's based on a book that's not the story of mayhem, but it's the story of the start of Norwegian black metal.
Yeah.
So,
What's the name of the book? Lords of Chaos?
Yeah.
Alright.
whatever. It has like a little subtitle. I don't remember. But anyways, so first, I've seen it like a shitload of times because it's one of my wife's favorite movies ever. So I kind of know, like, because after watching the movie, I'm not gonna say I know a lot about mayhem, but after watching the movie, we did some research and shit because we didn't know what was true and what wasn't. And he didn't really know.
I heard them before, but not something to be remembered. But I haven't seen the movie until today.
So I think that like you were on the same page as me when I first saw it. So,
Yeah, most likely.
So like, I want to get his take on what he thought about the movie itself, not about the whole controversy of if it's real or not. And then I will say what was, because there was more things than what I had said.
Oh yeah.
What was real and what wasn't.
Since this is a terror trap, we have the booby. The booba.
The boobo meter.
The booba meter. No, the boob rating.
The boobo meter is up.
It's just a penis going.
So yeah. So let's talk about the movie. We're not gonna say the whole thing, but just kind of what it's about and shit. You know.
Yeah, what's supposed to be kind of like the story of not mainly just mayhem, but what's the name of this guy?
Varg.
No, not Varg, and also the founder.
Dead.
Uranus.
So the guy from Emperor is there too. Apparently he's the guy that he's one of the guys like that's in the band too, but he started Emperor.
He's probably gonna be the
I don't remember if he's the guy that leaves or.
Could have been. Who cares?
It's one of them. Yeah.
But he wasn't there that much.
They'll
So when
be
it comes
fucking
to the whole movie, I think it's well made. Like everything feels like it actually happened. Feels like it's more like a history kind of movie.
It does have a lot of beautiful shots.
Yeah, like who? I didn't pay attention on who fucking directed and filmed, but he did a really good job.
Okay, so let me tell you this is one thing that I just saw. So the director is actually a person that was in a metal band back in the day too, and he has directed like for Candlemass, for like a bunch of metal,
Yeah.
but he has also directed for like Finger Swift and shit like that. But he's a metal guy.
Part of your job.
So he's a sellout, guys. He's a fucking sellout.
Everyone's a fucking sellout.
I want to sell out.
You made money, you're a sellout.
Exactly.
Probably the only ones that are sellers are you or us. We haven't made any money.
So that's a big point in this movie.
The
Being a
whole
poser.
sellout poser thing, which who the fuck is original now? No one.
That's stupid, but
Will posers, will sellouts. Fuck it.
so
I don't care who you are.
the movie is almost exclusively about Euronymous.
Yes, about his his history from beginning of mayhem and his own demise.
And it does start kind of fun with the whole, like, we have a metal band.
Yeah, but you gotta see that the
Shitty.
whole story is based on when they were teenagers. So the mentality of a teenager is always like just one side.
So it is like a story of how it started,
and also how it ended.
and how it fucking ended. Well, with Euronymous' demise, like you
Yeah.
said. But and all the people that were involved, basically, like the demise of everybody, basically.
Yeah,
almost.
that's what it is, because everyone's either dead or in jail.
But
For those who know the story, you probably know way better than I did.
and I think it's a cool story, like even if it was like fake, completely fake.
Yeah, let's see if it wasn't like based on true events. It was just a made-up movie. Like, it's fucking good.
And at the beginning, it does say that it's based on some facts and some
Some fiction,
fiction.
and it's based mostly on the book.
So, and apparently the book was hated by
A lot of people.
metal elitists, I'm gonna say, and the gatekeepers of metal.
Yeah, the guy who was it, Bart.
Well,
Apparently some
Bart-
scenes he didn't like. Like, we just a fucking
I don't think we should take his fucking
word for it.
Not well. We shouldn't take his word for anything.
Oh, yeah, dude, just.
He's a fucking racist, a Nazi.
Yeah, but maybe at the beginning he wasn't, but he was willing to like someone you can just manipulate to mold it to whoever you wanted to, and ended up becoming just crazier.
Okay, so that's one of the things that they say though.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like, I don't.
So this is one of the facts in fiction. So supposedly Varg was never like a poser like they show.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is by other people, not by Varg.
All right.
So other people say that he was actually really intelligent, and that he actually created his own stuff. So he wasn't like super moldable and shit. Yeah.
For those who don't know who Bark is, he's the creator of
Wilson. So he did create all his own shit. He was friends with Euronymous.
So up to a point, he was smart.
But they weren't, supposedly it wasn't like Euronymous was like this huge fucking guy that was like badass, and then Euronymous was like, oh, like, supposedly it wasn't like that at all.
Alright, so in the movie, he's more like someone, like a kid was so impressed by someone and just...
Well, I think that in the movie they made him into the villain, like the kind of the prequel of a villain, like
Yeah,
how he becomes a villain.
because it does feel like
Because Euronymous is a hero.
in the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that in real life, he was just also another poser.
Okay,
Piece of shit.
so this is another. I'm just gonna start telling you what the
Alright.
thing. So Euronymous apparently treated dead like shit.
Yeah,
So-
so he didn't care about dying.
So you know how Euronymous was
Oh,
putting the
Ted, you mean
shotgun?
Pele.
Yes.
Okay, Pele was the original singer for Mayhem.
So supposedly he was always trying for him to commit suicide.
So he was like the catalyst.
And supposedly Pele, which is the dead,
Also
wanted
named Dead.
nothing to do with Euronymous and would always hang out in his room until Euronymous left, so that he could like go out.
Alright, so he was into a point like kind of predator.
So
In
dead
real life.
didn't kill cats either.
Right, so he wasn't a maniac. He was just someone.
He
probably
did have
depressed.
the suicidal tendencies and the like not having feelings, but he wasn't like a fucking killer like they showed there or whatever. They
Okay.
did throw like pig heads in the
Yeah, that's on the contrary.
on the shows and shit, but and he did bury his clothes and stuff like
Alright,
that.
so that was a true idea, like getting naked and wearing the clothes so he can wear it on the concert.
But apparently Euronymous and Dead were like not friends.
Alright, so
So Euronymous was like a fucking abusive piece of
he
shit.
was someone who manipulated people.
So
That's what it sounds so far, because in order to manipulate someone to take his own life,
so that's the thing that
you're not.
that metal elitists hate about the Euronymous thing, that they're making him seem like he's like this good
Like,
guy.
he was supposed, like, he became a good guy, always was one, things like that.
And he wasn't.
Alright, so he was just a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was just a piece of shit.
Alright, so he was just an asshole, that's it.
So, but pertaining to the movie, I don't think it would have worked as well if we just show everybody just being a piece of shit.
Yeah, because if you do that, like, you're gonna lose interest
Yeah.
on who is being the
You
protagonist.
just want to fucking see everybody die.
Yeah,
probably.
in the end, it's a movie. They're gonna modify things to make it more appealing to the public.
And as an entertainment, to me, it was entertaining.
It was, like, I didn't get bored or anything. We only paused it those 2 times I had to take a shit.
This is the 5th time I see it around, I think, and I wasn't bored.
No?
Because I do like everything that happens. I like how it looks.
Like, I can honestly say that I can see it again.
Like that shit looked like a picture. It looked like a picture from.
Yeah, but that's just part of a scene that we just...
That's from the movie.
Yeah, that's a scene from the movie, and even though, like, luckily passed it right there,
Yeah.
Looks like a picture.
So
that shows how good it is.
It looks
also the director and the cameraman are, because cameraman to able to portray the idea of the director is also hard.
So apparently,
that's like a picture proof that it's well made.
So Euronymous too apparently did want to burn the churches, like he was ready, but he didn't have the access to explosives.
Alright, so he just couldn't get the
the
raw materials,
yeah.
basically.
So Varg is the one that ended up doing it.
So that's why Varg started burning churches.
So they were both as guilty there.
Just by association.
The circle, what was it called? The Black Circle?
Black Circle.
The Black Circle.
Was that a real name or that just...
Yeah, that was real. So the Black Circle, the ones that want like burning churches and shit.
Yeah, so the Black Circle is like their own small little club of apparently it's dumbasses, but according to them,
also both of them
and shit.
Both of them, rich families.
Oh yeah, Euronymous. They're using the summer house.
Yeah.
Family.
And
his dad paid for His dad gave him the money to open the record store and start a record label too, which is record label. It didn't say.
No, they did, but I fucking.
Yeah, it's a little bit long.
Dead Silence.
Yes.
Something. So.
And Mark too. He also came with a family that had.
Because they were Christians, or Catholic, I think, or but it.
Yeah, this is in what, Sweden, right?
Norway.
Norway, alright.
He's from Sweden.
Alright, so yeah, they're neighboring countries.
So they start burning churches. If you didn't see, if you weren't alive back then or whatever, it was like super huge.
I do remember like it wasn't the 90s, like early 90s, but I do remember like there were some like small notes on local news that remember they used to have like world news, like a quick segment. I do remember like seeing a bunch of times
so the first church that they burned was reconstructed, and it's actually in the movie.
All right, so they use real reconstruction,
and then they use the actual place where Varg lived, like the outside. So.
Oh, you mean the cabin?
So yeah, so like.
No, Varg.
Varg's
the apartment.
Just the apartment outside. So like they did use some actual, because the guy knew the people from Mayhem. I think he was in Mayhem for a little bit, the director. So they did use. So there's a lot. The girl.
And so the director does know the real story.
The photographer fucking doesn't exist. The girl.
Oh yeah, there's a girl which is the main female interest for Euronymous.
So
she's not.
It's
real.
just to make it interesting. It's just to make it flow.
Yeah, because if you see it, if they didn't put her in the movie, it would have been like more of a poster for the kind of persona Euronymous is in this movie. But she's also serves like a catalyst in like in between how he's starting to go back to being just a normal guy.
So if you want to know the true story, there are 3 documentaries on it. The biggest one was the fucking one. It's really famous. I fucking forgot. It's just showing the like
Is it from there? Is it from Vice?
No, it's somebody did it. I don't know, like it was a professional fucking.
Alright,
and then they're speaking in
documentary,
Norwegian and Finnish and all this shit. So it's like it has subtitles and all that shit. To me, it was fucking boring. I really could give.
A lot of documentaries about this kind of thing are gonna be boring.
I really could give 2 shits about fucking.
Real story?
No, about like fucking the story of black metal and shit.
Oh.
Like now that I know it, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't want to fucking know anymore. Because at the end of the day,
true is that Euronymous, he created the
sound.
The sound, Norwegian.
True Norwegian black metal. So I could care fucking less, because like what I like about metal is the music. I don't fucking give a shit about burning churches and.
But here's the thing, like that true Norwegian black metal music, it's just 2 chords. And it's Twitch, Twitch its own, but to me it's shitty.
Mayhem, it's the same as like the punk, the crass.
Yeah, I used to listen to a few version songs, but just because I like
it sounds like crust punk. Crust punk was the same like.
Yeah, but some of them kind of sound different. But that's the only thing, and like Devil Warrior, some of those do like, but not everything.
No, and I do like some black. I mean, if you listen to Mayhem now, they sound way better. They're not the same member.
They're completely different.
But they sound way better, but they're not as good as some other bands that are out there. But they're good, and I really think that this movie, if it didn't do anything, it brought at least to kind of the mainstream, because it's not really good some ice films, but it brought to more people their name. Yeah. So at least more people listen to their shit now. At the very least, that fucking draw the curiosity of people to fucking listen to the music.
Yeah, to see what it's all about, probably.
Yeah, with Wursum,
or just even curiosity.
Yeah, exactly. So
just like everyone else, as you end up liking a certain genre.
So people complain, it even ends with the, like, don't be fucking crying, you're a fucking poser. Yeah. Even though he was like the biggest poser, supposedly he liked EDM music, and it was a mess. But Mark went to jail, I think, for like 30 years.
Probably still there.
No, he's out.
Oh, he's already out?
Yeah, I told you that he does YouTube videos.
In the 90s?
He does YouTube fucking videos, and he gets them shut down every time his whole channel because he's a racist, and he says like a lot of like super racist shit.
Yeah, he thinks he's like a Nazi, but also he's a Satanist, and what else?
He's still doing. Oh yeah, there was 3 things.
Yeah, the third time I think it was like curious about going back to the origins to Odin.
Oh yeah, he's
fucking weird.
He sounds like a dumbass in the movie.
He's a big fucking poser.
But apparently he is like super smart, but not smart enough to not be a racist.
Yeah, not smart enough to notice that.
At least you would shut up about being a racist.
Yeah.
But whatever. He still does Wursum.
Okay.
Which is fucking
still
crazy.
just one day?
I don't know. Maybe he has a band now.
Yeah, because it started just him playing everything.
Apparently, that's why the people don't like this movie too, because it was about how like the teenage angst of these fucking people were they couldn't change things, so they started doing it themselves by burning churches and doing all that shit. And this shows a little bit more lighthearted, which I mean to me, even if the reality was like way worse, this was pretty horrible.
Yeah, they did it. It's quite graphic. Whenever they were,
when Ed killed himself.
When Ed was committing suicide.
You see the
yeah, that's fucking good fucking practical effects.
And it's fucked up, like.
And that's how he killed himself, like just.
He shot himself in the
head. Well, as long as he did, I don't think that's necessary, but the angle he does,
yeah, that's for him.
The cut, that's for that one. There's no doctor putting those fucking veins back together. This is not. There's another way. And then slits his throat, not deep enough to make him do the letter, the last letter, and also get the shotgun, because it is a shotgun, and ended up shooting the top of his brains out. It sucks, but that's reality when someone commits suicide.
I mean, it looks cool, but like it's
yeah, in the movie-based stuff, it looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Real life, it sucks.
And the animals that are dead look pretty real too.
Yeah, they use really good
special effects.
And then just practical effects.
The stabbing of the first guy.
Yeah, the gay guy.
The gay guy, and then the stabbing of Euronymous.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was more horrible.
Than the movie.
And then the movie's pretty horrible.
It is bad because you get the stab on the head, but it was 2, right?
It was 2, and
what was the total? Like
6
30?
to the 23, and then 6
23
to like
fucking stab
to the neck or some shit.
Yeah,
it was overkill.
Yeah, but the guy was not all there.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, they ended up like kind of redeeming Euronymous. But now that I know all the truth, I'm like, no, I just see it.
Like,
I see it as a movie.
That's what it is.
It's a movie.
It's a movie based on real life.
And it's cool, especially for us, that it's kind of like a movie about metal.
Yeah.
And then you know how, like I told you at the end too, they put the MATHHEM song?
Yeah, the original one?
No. It's a re-recording.
Oh, alright, so it's not the original one?
No, because it's so shitty.
Yeah, especially back then, if you had your own label and enough money to pay.
So it has a lot of songs of MATHHEM. It already fucking went away. We talked too much. So it has a lot of songs of MATHHEM, but they're all re-recorded.
Alright, so they're clean now.
Yeah, so they're...
Yeah, because if you listen to the old CDs, they're just
sound like shit. Yeah. If you like Mayhem, more power to you.
But don't.
If you like Burzum, I hope that it's only for the music.
And not for the crazy shit he did.
but I get it, and if it's your subculture and you were from Norway, whatever, then it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to like this movie.
No, but you can't deny it was really well made.
As a point of entertainment for me, for metal, like the way I live it, because I'm not from fucking Norway.
Yeah, we're
Mexican.
We're from a big fucking city. We're Hispanic, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
We're from a big fucking city, both sides, Mexico and the States.
But like you were born over here, you grew up in Mexico.
Yeah.
I was born in Mexico and I grew up over here.
Yeah.
So we know the culture of like each other, but to like certain parts.
Yeah, whereas like if you think about it, the way and the reason we grow is basically posing.
So
to be honest,
as a metal fan, like I like the movie.
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. I will see it again.
I really don't fucking care about the facts and not facts. I mean, I care enough to look it up.
Yeah, if I was really into it, I would care about the facts, but just out of curiosity, that's why I look for it.
Yeah, I mean, I look for it. Now I know the facts. And I don't give a shit if I watch the movie and like it's
not. I will still enjoy the movie.
So there you go. So I'm gonna fucking rate it, or you should rate it first, because you're the one that hadn't seen it.
Well, it was a really good movie. I didn't get bored or anything. There's a few chuckles. There's a few chuckles.
Die Hard.
Yeah, they make fun of Die Hard too. The guy about who dies twice. Hard twice.
It's hard twice.
Yeah. But it's really good man. Like
Rory Culkin.
Yeah, Rory Culkin fucking did it.
And whatever that guy from Val Kilmer's son. Whatever Kilmer.
Jack. I don't know. So
maybe. Actually, maybe. His name is Iceman Kilmer. Because of his
Iceman 2? Iceman Jr.? And damn. It's not a perfect 10, but it's a 9.5. That's really good. I fucking enjoyed it a lot.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, fucking props to the director and the whole fucking crew.
No CGI.
No CGI, practical effects, camera movement. Fucking good. Like acting is fucking on-spot music. The only reason it's not a 10 is because he had to add other elements that are not on the real story to make it more appealing. But it's still fucking 9.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. 9.5.
So overall will be 9.5.
I believe that probably my level good at that. You should probably love the movie. But as an entertainment, like fucking, it's a cool thing. I don't fucking care about the facts and shit. Like
this is ignoring the facts, just based it on
the movie.
Yeah.
Like if I take somebody and just like show them the movie and not tell them like let's say that they think Mayhem is a fictional movie. Like I think it's a cool story.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be, because I wish for people that are non-metal people to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Because it feels like the gatekeepers are just like, nah, you gotta like metal. No, you don't.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking elitist.
Yeah, don't be those like, because it's mainstream or whatever, just knock off. It's a movie, enjoy it. If you don't want to see it, don't see it, that's it.
It's music, and at the end of the day, it does hit the points of who started it.
Yeah.
The guy, how he
killed himself. It has the key points, the beginning and the end of everything, and everything that happened in between them.
Yeah, so
that's part of the whole thing. Like if you had like an extra character, like the women there.
Oh, and people are like, they didn't portray Varg as a smart guy. I don't care. They could have fucking put him.
It doesn't matter if he had a high IQ or whatever. He's still dumb for the shit he did.
Well, but he's a piece of shit. Like it doesn't matter. They could have dressed him as a fucking clown and shit, and I could give two fucks.
He could have been wearing the fucking most expensive fucking suit. Feel dumb as fuck.
I could give two fucks about that guy. So whatever. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, both of us, so that's overall 9.5. But we do have some boobs.
The glue color?
No, oh shit. It's not the boobometer.
Yeah, it was.
No.
You said
boob rating. We'll search some previous videos so we can remember the next time. But
it doesn't matter.
They're real. They're no fake boobs. Although I did like the
main girl.
Yeah, the main girl. She's not like your super fucking what's it called, supermodel. She's attractive in a way. I liked her. Although
And they
do
show
prefer
more
difference. Yeah, but fucking a lot of
show.
women. I do prefer a different shape of boob, but I give it a 2 out of 5. 2 boob.
I would have like, I mean, maybe like if it was a 2.5, but I've taken the 0.5 off because we see Varg.
Take the nipple off.
No, like we see Varg.
Yeah, that's why it's not a 2.5. Bark's butt's there, so.
Oh, but it goes up the other 0.5 because we see Kilmer's butt.
Oh, forgot about
The
that.
numb butt.
The numb butt.
The coyote butt.
Like a paletero en bajada? Like a, what's it called here? Well, they don't have the little fucking skull cards.
Oh,
Ice
yeah?
cream guy.
I don't know.
Nah,
Maybe
they
like
won't
the guy, what's it called?
the running man
the
that
rickshaw.
running down the hill.
The one
But,
with the rickshaw.
yep. Just run down the hill. Try not to fall. This is how you're gonna look. That's what.
That's how the
butt looks.
That's how the Kilmer butt looks.
Yeah. Baby kill. No.
So 2 out of 5.
2 boobs out of 5. Dude.
Awesome. So thank you guys for joining us. Remember at Nitro Podcast on all social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Just remember to click the like button, the fucking whatever it is, thumbs up button, or the bell, and subscribe.
We're going to record right now.
So
We're gonna do a fucking 180,
yeah, so you're gonna see the same fucking clothing.
but different mask
Yeah, that's the only
because
thing.
it's not a territory.
That's the only thing that's gonna change.
All right. So thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Later, bitch.